Greetings! Oh, did I surprise you? I am the Game Master. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Let's begin, shall we? My job is to draw you into this world with my voice and cards. So I'd be very pleased if you would play with the sound on. That being said, my voice is also subtitled, just like this, for your reading enjoyment. It looks like you're all set. Well then, let's begin. Welcome to the world of Voice of Cards. You're about to embark on a journey as the hero of this tale. This realm is home to humans and monsters. It is there you and your allies' adventure will unfold. That's the spirit. Now then, it's time to depart. Safe travels, my friend. A girl faces off against a monster within a dim cave. The girl adjusts her stance, readies her weapon, and lunges at her opponent. The monster defeated, the girl she surveys the area, but sees neither This girl is the hero of our story. Despite your youth, you are I have to get home. Your mission accomplished, you quickly leave the area. In this world, humans have long been in conflict with these beasts. This concealed pit trap was dug in order to protect the village. A growing pile of monster corpses. This ballista was installed to safeguard the village. Its massive arrows have split many. This trap was rigged up to protect the village. Boulders drop from above and crush the monsters below. Your village lies deep beneath the earth. Although the village itself is the people within it are slowly but steadily spiraling toward ruin. The village is the same as always. It appears the battle above. An elderly man approaches you. Well done, hunting down. You nod. He gives a sigh. He appears to be worried about the gates and Don't worry, I'll protect the village, you reassure him in a cheery voice, then continue on your way home. As you enter your house, your mother seems worried as you haven't been home in days. You've been away for so long. Let the others know you've returned. They're eggs from your chickens. It's your job to distribute. Okay, I'll be right back, you exclaim with a cheerful smile. After you give the old woman a few eggs, she hands you some home. I will. You take care of yourself too. You hear? You reply in a lively voice. When the girl notices you, she immediately presents you with an armful of potatoes. That's incredible, you exclaim, giving her a good-natured pat on the head. You then trade her some eggs for the giant. There are large gaps in the roof and walls, but it hardly matters in a village with no rain. Just as you're about to hand the young man some eggs, you see his ears turn red, and he lifts a jar of water up. Don't worry, I can handle it, you assure him. Then take the jar and hand him some eggs. A delectable scent wafts from your house. You hurry to finish your chores so you can go home and eat. You hand the elderly man some eggs, and he gives you a large fish in return. The elderly man forces a smile, and you give him a smile of your own. Everything will be after making sure everyone receives their eggs. You quickly head home, spoils in hand. You return home to see tasty dishes upon the table. Happy birthday, dear, your mother says. That's right. Today is the day you turn 14. Your mother gifted you a handmade plush animal for the occasion. I'm sorry I can't give you more, your mother laments. Just then, your stomach starts. Your mother smiles and asks, shall we eat? That night at bedtime, you lay upon. Yep, that's it, you say to yourself decisively. Your name, it's nice to meet you, Ram. My name is... You introduce yourself to the plush animal. As you decide to show your new friend. You grab the book that's always beside your pillow. Aren't the stars just beautiful? This is not long after. You feel yourself getting sleepy. A yawn escapes your mouth. A scream echoes through the village. Monsters. You dash out of your house. Not a moment later, the old woman, your mother, rushes over with a concerned look on her face and places something in your hand. Before the 4th level gate, the villagers face off against the incoming beasts. An elderly man turns to you and you nod and turn. There are many traps nearby that will help you defeat the monsters. Use them to protect the gate. That's how it's done. You defended once the battle is over. The villagers tell you that the upper levels are in danger, so you make your way up. The young man is fighting back monsters, but is losing ground. It won't be long before they reach the gate. I'll fight them off. The young man grimaces. I'm so sorry, he says, closing the gate behind him. Get him! You manage to defend the gate, but see the old man from the village approach. Blood oozes out of a gaping wound on his back. You rush to his side and check his pulse, but he doesn't have one. But the village, you gasp out, your heart trembling in anger and unease. Pebbles patter down on you from when you look up. You see a giant hole in the ceiling. Oh no, your mother. Is she safe? The young man has already breathed his last. No longer will that cheerful voice ever call out to you. The girl has already breathed her last. No longer will you feel her little hand hold yours. The old woman has already breathed her last. No longer will those warm eyes ever look upon you. You rush into your house, panting for breath. "Mother!" you shriek. She opens her eyes, but only just. You sob and scream as you cling tight to her, but she never wakes to console you. Ram lies among the rubble, tattered and frayed. It is beyond. Your screams are the only sounds in the village that once hummed with life. Just then, a monster with a wounded eye appears. "I found a survivor." As the monster shouts those resentful words, it lunges at you. You can't bring yourself to put up a fight. Everyone you ever cared about is gone forever. The monster roars with laughter. "Is this all you sub-Terran worms can do?" it taunts. The monster brandishes its weapon, having lost all those precious to you. You close your eyes and resign yourself to your fate. When you open your eyes, you see the gravely wounded beast on the ground. You also see a boy, who you assume is the one who struck down the monster. In a faint voice, you ask him who he is. "I'm here to save you," he answers as he helps you to your feet. "Come on. This place is about to collapse," he says. Maybe it's the shock, but you think you hear Ram, crushed under the debris, whisper, "Go." You're home, Your memories of your life underground flood your mind. You remember the old man, who was such a worrywart, but only because he loved. You remember the little girl, who always asked you to play with her. You remember the regrettably unreliable but undeniably kind-hearted young man. You remember the wise old woman who taught you all manner of things. Your heart aches for your mother, who loved you more than anyone. The old man has already breathed his last. We're almost at the surface. You don't know if you can trust him. Though your legs are unstable, you keep moving forward, unsure what awaits.
Let's be